Welcome back to Your Darts, where we learn to do dart checkouts in our head. Okay, so this is part 3 of showing you all about these two dart checkouts and how this is where you need to start when you're wanting to learn how to check out in darts, and also showing you how fairly easy they are to learn when you break them down. Let's get to it. So here's a quick example. 118. We're going to throw treble 20 for our first dart. So the formula, you would put 40 onto the last two digits. In this case, we're putting 40 onto 18 and it reveals 58. So this is your two dart finish. So 118 is treble 20, leaving 58. That's a really good way to look at these. Now 58 doesn't lie in the golden 44 range, as I call it, or the essential two dart finish, but it's easy to learn, isn't it? You know, it's 58. It's quite easy to see it. Of course, you need a little bit of knowledge of a dartboard. You need to know what the doubles are and the treble values are. But 58 is a single 18 for double 20. So don't see this as 118. See this as treble 20, leaving 58. So what we've covered so far on these essential two dart finish list, in the previous two videos we've covered the 5 harder numbers, okay, and all these numbers from 61 all the way through to 69, these first dart indicators. Okay, we're going to be covering the numbers now in the 70 range, 72 all the way through to 79. Let's get to that now. So on to the first dart indicators of these 72 range numbers. So we got 72. So it's the right digit what indicates what it is. So 72 is treble 12. So we know our first treble 12, and the finish is double 18. Treble 12, double 18. So we just have to picture how to remember the second dart. That's all this is, because we know the first dart, 72 is treble 12, right? First dart indicator. I just remember it because I just look at it a bit like a clock face. Say it's like 10 to the hour and 10 past the hour. Okay, that's how I kind of remember this. 10 to the hour and 10 past the hour, and a little bit of practice and you get it. And if I'm going for treble 12 and I miss treble 12 and hit big 12, then it leaves 60. Okay, let's go to the next number, 74. So it's treble 14. Okay, indicated by the number. So we know the first one. How do we finish it off? Remember, we only have two darts for these. These two dart finishes. Treble 14 for double 16. I just remember this because it's 14 and it's the next even number up, 16. That helped me. And also there's two segments in between. Just little quirky things like that. Of course you can use the numbers. If you know, treble 14 is 42 and double 16 is 32. They're quite easy numbers to add up. So you know, whichever way, however you can remember it, just know that 74 is treble 14 for double 16. And if I miss treble 14 and I hit big 14, it leaves 60. Can you see a pattern coming? Okay, so the next number, 75. Now I wasn't going to include 75 as the first dart indicator, but it kind of is. It's not indicating treble 15 here. It does indicate 25. Now most people with even a small amount of experience at darts will know 75 is 25 bull, or certainly one way to take out 75 is 25 bull. So that's how I wanted to include it into. It kind of is a first dart indicator in many ways. The 5 can be the 25 kind. Okay, but 75 is 25 bull. Next number, 76. So 76 treble 16 as indicated by the number, treble 16, and the finish is double 14. Treble 16 for double 14. And I remember this because it's just the reverse of what 74 was. Treble 14 double 16. It's just the reverse, treble 16 double 14. Okay, so it runs down in like the next even number, if you want to see it like that. So if you look at or draw these pictures yourself, or picture them as you're looking at a dartboard, you'll get them in no time at all. You really will. Okay, so the next number, 78. First dart indicator is treble 18. Okay, treble 18 for double 12. Now it's just a reverse of what 72 is. Treble 12 double 18. Treble 18 double 12. So that pattern might help you as well. It's just the reverse. So you can see it as is 10 past or 10 to. Anything what you need. If you need a picture to see this, I need pictures if I can help it, or you can do the numbers 54 and 24. Okay. By all means you can do that, but if I miss the treble 18 and hit the big 18, guess what, it leaves 60. So there's a pattern evolving here. And the final number of the day, 79, is treble 19 as indicated by the 9. Treble 19 for double 11. A little bit harder to see this one. I just saw it as quarter to the hour. Again, a silly picture, but it stuck in my head, and I instantly know 79 is treble 19, double 11. And of course, if I miss treble 19 and hit the big 19, it leaves 60. And I'm sure you've already guessed this. With all these finishes, 72 to 79, when you miss the treble and hit the big number, it leaves you 60. And I'm not saying 60 is super easy to hit. Yeah, we're going for a single 20. How often do we fall into that 5 and that 1? You know, especially when we're first starting to play, very often. But it's easy to work it out, and therefore, you know, it'll give you confidence and stop you from having to work out some maths. It's dead quite easy to certainly to see it. Okay, but there's another thing I want to see here. These numbers. So if you're thinking, what numbers in the 70 range are first out indicators? Well, they're all the even numbers, aren't they? 72, 74. Forget about 75 right now. 76 and 78. And of course, you've got to include 79 and 75. But they're all the even numbers in that 70 range. And that's another way to like just practice and think about and reflect on. And all of a sudden you realize, okay, I stick to those even numbers, and those are the first out indicators. I'm on 72. Oh, it's treble 12. Oh, and it's like a clock face. It mirrors each other. Oh, it's double 18. Okay, that's what helped me anyway, and hopefully it can help you. Okay, so I hope that was all right for you. Yeah, it got a little bit messy on that screen towards the end, but I just wanted to do it all on one screen so you could see the patterns forming there. All right, but coming next time, we're on part 4, covering the rest of these first out indicators. Thanks again for watching. Take care for now.